Iniciamos este recorrido con el Oscar al mejor actor. Compiten Jeff Bridges por Corazón Rebelde.
Thanks for coming out. It's so good to be home.
George Clooney por Up in the Air.
20 minutes from boarding into a world of bliss.
Pleasure to see you again, Mr. Bingham.
Last year, I spent 322 days on the road, which means I had to spend 43 miserable days at home.
Colin Firth por A Single Man.
I'm afraid I'm calling this some bad news.
Huh?
There has been a car accident.
Accident?
There's been a lot of snow here lately, and the roads have been icy. On his way into town, Jim lost control of his car.
Morgan Freeman por Invictus.
On Robben Island, when things got very bad, I found inspiration in a poem.
A poem?
A Victorian poem. Just words, but they helped me to stand when all I wanted to do was to lie down. But you didn't come all this way to hear an old man talk about things that make no sense.
No, please, Mr. President. It makes complete sense to me. On the day of a big match, say a test, in the bus on the way to the stadium, nobody talks.
Ah, yes. They're all preparing.
Right. But when I think we're ready, I have the bus driver put on a song. Something I've chosen, one we all know. And we listen to the words together. And it helps.
Y Jeremy Renner por The Hurt Locker.
So what do you got?
The car has been parked illegally. The suspension is sagging. There's definitely something heavy in the trunk.
Interesting.
What's he doing?
I'm gonna die. I won't die comfortable.
Vamos con los nominados a llevarse el premio como mejor actores de reparto. Matt Damon por Invictus.
Heads up! Look in my eyes. Do you hear? Listen to your country. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Defense, defense, defense. This is it. This is our destiny. Come on, come on! Come on!
Woody Harrelson por The Messenger.
You do not speak with anybody other than the next of kin. No friend, no neighbor, or mistress. We're racing Fox, CNN, what have you. We gotta be first. Avoid physical contact. In case you feel like offering a hug or something, don't.
I'm not gonna be offering any hugs, sir.
Christopher Plummer por The Last Station.
So glad you're here.
I sneeze sometimes when I get nervous.
I believe that wealth corrupts us all.
It's a piece.
Stanley Tucci por The Lovely Bones.
Can't you just leave it alone? Dad!
Come on, face me!
Y Christoph Waltz por Inglorious Bastards.
Ooh, that's a bingo!
Is that the way you say it? That's a bingo.
You just say bingo.
Bingo! How fun!
Vamos con otra emocionante categoría, el Oscar a la mejor actriz. En ella participan Sandra Bullock por The Blind Side.
Michael was here.
Tell him to sleep with one eye open.
You threatened my son. You threatened me.
We're in the middle of practice, Leanne.
You can thank me later. This team is your family, Michael. You have to protect them. Tony here's your quarterback. You protect his blind side. When you look at him, you think of me.
Yes, ma'am.
Helen Mirren por The Last Station.
I cannot stand by while they steal my children's inheritance. You all think he's Christ, don't you?
What?
He thinks he's Christ. I have a little gift for you. It's a diary. It's write what you see around you. What you see.
Carey Mulligan por An Education.
How was your evening?
Best night of my life.
my God. Jenny's new boyfriend. He's not my new boyfriend.
You have no idea how boring everything was before I met you.
Que Boris y Div por Precious.
My name is Clarice Precious Jones. I want to be on the cover of a magazine. I wish I had a light-skinned boyfriend with real nice hair. But first, I want to be in one of them BET videos.
Y Meryl Streep por Julie and Julia.
What is it that you really like to do?
Eat.
And we are so good at it. Look at you. Now,
I'm
how
growing
good
in
you are.
front of you. You should have seen the way those men looked at me. But then they discovered I was fearless.
Nominadas como Mejor Actriz de Reparto. Penélope Cruz por Nine.
Guido, everybody knows about me. Why? Why won't you let me near you?
For the very same reason you don't want me to die on top of you. It's not fair to your husband. It's not fair to my wife.
Please let me come with you.
No.
I'll be here waiting for you with my legs open.
Vera Farmiga por Up in the Air.
Oh my God. I wasn't sure these actually existed. This is the American Airlines.
It's a concierge key, yeah.
I put up pretty pedestrian numbers, like 60,000 a year domestic.
It's not bad.
You don't patronize me. What's your total?
That's a personal question.
Oh, please.
And we hardly know each
Oh,
other.
come on. Impress me.
Maggie Gyllenhaal por Crazy Heart.
Tape recorder okay?
Go ahead, it's fine.
You always dress for dinner?